The Employers Consultative Association of Trinidad and Tobago was formed with 21 firms in 1960, primarily to assist and support employers in industrial relations matters and to give them an association that would speak on their behalf on matters of similar interest. Since then, the ECA has built a strong reputation for handling all issues concerning employers in Trinidad and Tobago. Today, the ECA is still a not-for-profit enterprise whose membership has grown to over 550 companies who belong to a variety of sectors. Our intention is to serve the employer in two major ways: to add value to our membership and to provide quality representation as the leading national voice in public and legislative debates on industrial relations-related issues affecting the employer community. Our vision is to be the premier employer's representative. Our mission is to advance employers' interests for the creation of optimum sustainable value for all stakeholders. And our mandate is to provide employers with quality representation at the organizational, national, and international levels in order to ensure the strength and success of the employer community for the socio-economic well-being of the nation. With this in mind, the ECA dedicates 4 months each year to an informational radio series and makes available various publications which address current employment trends and information relevant to the success of its membership. The ECA believes in the need to keep all members up to date and in tune with the issues that directly affect them. Past radio sessions have included issues such as absenteeism in the workplace, grievance handling, disciplining the worker and termination of the worker, in addition to HIV in the workplace and the importance of having an HIV policy. We also looked at what every employer should know about the Occupational Safety and Health Act, which is now law, asking employers to take heed and remember the importance of safety in the workplace, not only for their employees' benefit, but to keep themselves from being penalized by the law. The ECA in its publications also focused on topical issues such as compilation of wages and salaries, collective agreements, summaries of industrial court judgments, termination of the worker, and contracts of employment. We also provide bulletins on productivity, social compact, key statistics, and research and economic trends. The Employers Consultative Association of Trinidad and Tobago is open to all employers, and as the premier employers organization in Trinidad and Tobago, we offer the following benefits to our membership. Advocacy. As the voice of the employer, the ECA provides representation for its members on a number of state boards at the national level. For example, the National Insurance Board, the Business Labor Advisory Committee on Caribbean Single Market and Economy, the National Insurance Appeals Tribunal, the Board of the Accreditation Council of Trinidad and Tobago, the Registration, Recognition and Certification Board, the Cabinet-appointed National AIDS Coordinating Committee, the Working Group of Employers, International Labour Organizations and Labour, the Ministry of Labour National Steering Committee on the Prevention and Elimination of Child Labour in Trinidad and Tobago, the National Committee to monitor the implementation of the National Plan of Action for Children and the Convention on the Rights of the Child, and the 144 Convention Tripartite Committee. At the regional and international level, the organization is also represented at the Caribbean Employers Confederation, the International Organization of Employers, the International Labour Organization, and the International Industrial Relations Association. Secondly, as the voice of the employer, the ECA speaks out on behalf of members on proposed labour legislation and other national issues through media releases and meetings with social partners. Thirdly, the ECA provides free telephone advisory services for all members and responds to written inquiries on matters related to labour legislation and industrial relations principles and practices, national standards on working conditions and public policy. Fourthly, the ECA has a vibrant research department which is ready and able to complete compensation surveys, labour market research and employment benefit compilations on behalf of members, and we have an in-house library with publications covering all aspects of employment, labour laws and terms and conditions of service in Trinidad and Tobago, which members are free to visit and utilize. These features, in addition to the ECA's strong communications thrust through events, which gives members an opportunity to network and form alliances, put the ECA on a level above other organizations. Becoming a part of the ECA's family entitles you to a full range of employment services. The ECA, in wishing to facilitate all the needs of employers, started in 2008 with a big change. In January of 2008, the ECA opened a subsidiary company, the Employers Solutions Center Limited. This new company represented the business arm of the ECA and its speciality remains the provision of training solutions, human resource solutions, and industrial relations solutions. Now members and non-members are able to access all our services. As the employment environment in Trinidad and Tobago changes into a globalized arena, the ECA is no longer to be seen just as an industrial relations advisor. The ECA has diversified itself to remain relevant and in doing so has stayed true to its vision to be the premier employer's representative. To contact the ECA, please call 625-4723 and we will be more than happy to assist you.